Everybody's been talking about CHOVY'S Yone recently, guys. Chovy is known as one of the best, if not the best laner in Korea, and he's recently been popping off with Yone, currently 80% win rate on the champion, just stomping through the Korean ranks. And it's a very strange build, guys. He's been going Galeforce, and I'll show you guys how to use this in today's VOD. So without further ado, let's hear a quick word from our sponsor and jump onto the Rift. Today's video is sponsored by a AAA game that you can fit in your pocket. Yes, that's right, Raid Shadow Legends. With over 500 unique champions to collect, all with their own skill trees, millions of artifacts to find, you'll always have something to do in Raid. The combat in this game is insane, guys, and you've really got to think about how strategically you use your weapons and use your characters in order to take down these raids and get some loot. And if you weren't already hyped, Raid just released their biggest update ever this month. The main event is Doom Tower. It's a giant tower with 120 floors and a bunch of secret challenge rooms, and 12 seriously badass bosses to take down. On top of that, they're going to be releasing 14 new champions just in time for the holidays, along with a whole host of holiday events and tournaments. If you want to get a huge head start on Raid, make sure to download the link in the description below. Don't forget, if you're a new player, you get a free Void Champion Bulwark with 50 gems, an XP booster, energy refills, and even an Ancient Shard as soon as you're in the game. Don't forget, these rewards will only be available for new players and in the next 30 days. All this treasure will be waiting for you here. And it's just that easy. Click the link in the description and I'll see you in game. Jumping onto the Rift now, the rune page, it's a fleet footwork setup. This is typical for a sustained rune page when you're into things like the Victor. Long range can really bull you out in the early game, and you start that Doran shield as well to make sure that even if you take a horrible trade, you just heal straight back up. And you can see a little bit of a cheeky invade there by the Graves. He forces the flash and summoners from Ghost. The Talia jungle and Chovy doesn't fully commit. He'll head back into the mid lane. Now keep track of the CS for Chovy. Let's see when he misses his first CS. This man is notorious for having the best creep scores out of any mid laner in the world. This guy, I don't think I see him miss CS. I don't know how he does it. I just miss every CS. I'm the opposite. Opposites attract though, so look, my chances are high. But you can see in the lane, guys, level 1. The Victor playing pretty passive, honestly. If I was that Victor, I'd move up a little bit more aggressively, but Chovy hits level 2, and now he is fine. But you can see he hovers a little bit far back. If the enemy Graves, okay, they invade start red, the Graves almost always is going to gank mid or top level 2. He'll do 2 camps and then he'll rotate either mid to top to try and burn some sums. I know a lot of you guys have played mid lane and you've literally died there or had to blow your flash for no reason. Just use your brain a little bit, guys, and think about the angles that the junglers are going to be coming towards you from. And you can see the lane pretty even in the mid lane here. Level 3. He has his E up now, which is the big dash. You can dash in. Tries to get a little bit of a trade-off. Doesn't quite grab it. And who's keeping score? I think 19 CS is perfect here. I don't think he's missed a single one so far. I think it's 19, 25, 31, 37, 44, 45? Something like that. Let's just keep track. If I miss it, put it in the comments below. And he's going to hard shove this in and probably get his ward out now deep. Oh, okay, he gets it. 25 CS, that's perfect. And he'll move across now, get a deep ward on that hard shove, and he'll head back into the mid lane. But Yone's have had a lot of builds going around recently, but it seems that the Galeforce, especially on Yone, Lucian mid, the Galeforce for 80 champions is starting to take over the build parts. Oh, Graves, he just gets the CS. he's not giving up on the CS challenge. We're looking for the 31. And this wave is perfectly situated now. And the Victor's slowly running out of mana. Does have his teleport, just in case. The 36 here? Can't be, right? It must be higher than that. 38. Yeah, 38. Ooh. 36. No. Yes, 38. Should be 6 on the next wave for 44. This man is just not giving up on the CS. Ooh. Now, he does have Ignite, so he still has kill pressure, but you'll expect the kill pressure to come in at level 6 as he gets... Oh my god, he missed one there, didn't he? Missed one creep. So tragic. Still doing pretty good. 10 CS per minute, essentially, already at 4 minutes. This can, if you miss 1 CS in your first 5 minutes, look, you're doing very well. First base going to be Zerka Greaves. And of course, champions like the Yone, the Yasuo, this helps them out tremendously for their laning phase. And he'll come back with a, what's that, 13 CS lead over the Victor already. And he's been ganked, what, once, twice? A little bit of pressure put on him. He'll head back into the mid lane, put a control ward out, and just keep CSing. And at level 6 is when he'll start to try and pick off the Yasuo. Sorry, pick off the Victor. He's so immobile. Blow his summoners, and you're ready to take him down. It's a Q-Max on the Yone, guys. He's one of the strongest champions at the moment. If you watch Nemesis, if you watch Faker, any of the competitive mids at the moment, they're spamming this champion. Who else? Like, literally any top tier mid at the moment playing a lot of Yone. Did he fail that over the wall, by the way? And he'll move in, and he utilizes that to put a control ward. That's a very aggressive control ward. And that's going to help you get a lot of information towards the blue side. You can see when the Grave's going to be rotating across. It's a beautiful ward to put down. Gives you a lot of information. Very aggressive. If you're a little bit far behind, probably put in the bot side brush right there, just to try and get you a better entrance into the dragon if a fight erupts. But Chovy feeling very confident here. And this Victor is just going to start hating on his life more and more as this game progresses, okay? And Chovy hasn't really done, like, what do you get? Like, Chovy hasn't done anything insane this game as he ults back in onto the Graves. I don't think he has to blow his flash. He gets poked out, keeps both of his summoners, and he'll hit a base here. Chovy hasn't done anything incredible this game so far, but there was definitely points in the game where he could have died or taken bad trades. So far, he's been playing it very well. He's playing towards his strengths, and he'll wait for his spike. Never, like, too many people don't understand their win condition or when they can really come into the game and start looking to get the kills, okay? They'll be playing, like, Yone into an early game champion, and they'll just risk everything on the early game. Sure, if you get a kill, great, but if you die, like, what's the point? You were going to scale into level 6 anyway and be able to pick off the Victor who has no dash. Just wait for that. Don't be over aggressive, guys. There's no point. As he insta-flashes away. That was a little bit too aggressive. He wanted to stop the Yasuo base. Why do I keep saying Yasuo? The Victor base. To try and deny him and grab the freeze. But Graves is 4-0 with full lethality. And really making this lane difficult for Chovy. Making his life hard. Look at these auto cancels. You see how he autos and then moves, guys? The auto comes across and he's instantly putting inputs into the character to make him move. It makes such a cleaner animation. As we hit 82 CS at 8 minutes. I don't know how many creeps he's missed, but it has been very little. Wait, who's KFO? Which one is KFO? The Aatrox. I remember KFO. Did he not go and play in NA at some point? Must be back grinding on career, I guess. Maybe he plays for some type of team. And you can see the itemization by the Victor. He has that Seeker's Arm Guard, guys. If you've got a team that's popping off and you're into these AD champions, like, I know people say, like, oh, you buy Seeker's Arm Guard, you're insecure. You know, you're not going to do as much damage, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? What losers would say that? Get safe, let your team carry you, do the work, do your job. Put out damage, control zones if you're playing the Victor. As Chovy straight onto a ward. But he's still going to try and poke this guy out. And he does have a slight level advantage, which will keep stacking over the game, because Victor will never be able to move into a side lane against the Yone. That's the biggest problem. At around about 20 minutes, when you're in side lane as Yone, the Victor can't match you. Unless Victor gets early kills for no reason, he literally just cannot match at all. As this Victor desperately trying to get the wave in. Chovy with a little bit of poke, trying to set him up. He has ultimate, no flash here. I definitely think a solo kill is doable. You've just got to try and pick this Victor off as he mispositions. He had no vision on that. He had zero vision on that all in. Are you serious? Is Chovy serious right now? I mean, the Victor was there. It was pretty close. We're 103 CS at 10. Are we going to look to dive this? Goes in. Ignite. Pops. Gets an auto. Weaves it in. Tower shot actually cancels. And that is a tremendous solo kill by Chovy. He's going to clean this wave. Hit back to base. Oh, Alistar. Becca. Uh-oh. Get us. Yes, yes, yes. And the great roam by Ali. He cleans it up. Chovy. 109 CS to 76 at 10. Looking pretty bloody good. And he's on his way to his Galeforce. It's essentially the AD protocol. It gives you a nice, another dash. So that your combos, there's a lot more variations to your combos. Because obviously Yone, you're empowered Q, you're doing a long dash. So you can Galeforce into that to get extra length. And whenever you have an ability that is very unique, that people aren't used to in game, right? They're not expecting it. And in Korean Challenger, right? Everyone knows what to expect. Everyone knows exactly what's going on. So just one variable like that they're not expecting can change everything in a matchup, okay? It's definitely cheesy and definitely can help you pick up those solo kills that otherwise wouldn't be doable with the traditional build. I think some players have been going quick bow. And before that, they were doing that weird little Rage Blade no crit kind of strategy. But yep. Right now, this Galeforce seems to be it. As Victor moves his way into the bot lane, and Chovy says, yummy. Dinner has been served with these plates. He's going to eat them up. We're starting to clock over 10 CS per minute. 40 CS lead at 12 minutes. That's more than 2 kills worth of gold. Like, and as Victor's in such a bad spot here. Chovy looking to try and get another solo. Victor just terribly scared. Ult's out just in time. Dodges out on the Jace Q. I love it. And he's going to keep on farming. Looking to try and come into his Galeforce. Around 14, 15 minutes. Maybe doable. I don't know how much gold he has at the moment. He's 5-1. On the Kai'Sa. But this Graves is 100 CS at 12. Oh my god, the entire team. Where's Chovy's ganks? Where's Chovy's help? He doesn't get it. No one gives him the help he needs. Even when he was playing on DRX, man, it was just a Chovy versus everybody show. Felt bad for him. Who's he playing for now? It's like Hanawa or someone. I really like this guy. I hope he has I really hope he has a really nice career. I think he deserves it. He's a freak. He's literally a freak show of a player. Quickly finish them. And this Victor has given up on lane, which I respect because there's not much you can do in this lane other than just sit back like 12 kilometers and farm. Chovy's like 115 CS, 150 CS at 13. Even if you're 100 CS at this point, guys, you're doing very well. And he hits his Galeforce. God damn it, he's big at the moment. And this is the power of someone like Chovy. Like, you could because this guy's so consistent at getting resources, you can never count him out. So if the enemy team gets a huge lead, Chovy's always there CSing perfectly. And if the enemy team slips up once, Chovy has such a huge gold, like a huge pot of gold and XP, he's ready to go. He's ready to turn on and start taking over the game. And that's the player you want to be. Forces the Victor flash here. Uses that Galeforce. Do you see how I used that to gap close for that solo? Probably didn't need it, but I mean, it just guarantees it, right? And he just pops the Victor so bloody easily to stick onto him. And you can see Alistar and the Graves trying to chase him around the map. And he's going to head up towards the Aatrox. Has the dash here. Dash is over the wall. Might have to flash the combo. Doesn't flash the combo. Flashes out now. Graves ults over. Chovy still has his E up. They're going to try and camp it. I think he's going to die. He pops over the wall and he is still alive. Hello, Jana. How slippery can you be? He'll come back. Steal these chickens away, maybe. Thank you, Talia. Yoink. A good mid laner will always steal the jungler's camps. Remember that. And if you're a jungler listening to this and shaking your head, I don't care. Take it up with our attorneys. Mid laners are the most paid. Oh, look at the Galeforce combo, man. Oh, it's too clean. This combo is so bloody good, man. People just don't they don't expect it. They don't respect it. Pull it out in your own games. I guarantee you're gonna be able to cheese so many kills. And Yone is an easy champ to play. Like, you may think it's as hard as Yasuo, but it really isn't. 5-10 Yone games and you are ready to go to the races. This champ does damage. It's pretty simple to play. It's super fun to play as well. I recommend it to anyone looking to pick up the mid lane. The problem is you're forcing AD comps. Because he has the Talia and he has the Kai'Sa, you know, an AD mid is perfect. But if you had Graves jungle and like a Lucian AD, it's a little bit annoying because the enemy team can just giga armor stack and you'll end up doing no damage late. Just be cautious of that. 16 minutes now. We're dropping into the side lane. We have an 8-0 Graves. 8-0. That's scary. Korean junglers are so good, man. Like, I've played every server, like, very high elo. In Korea, the biggest difference is just junglers to other servers. It's crazy. So now, Chovy, he's too big. Nobody can match him 1v1, right? Maybe the Graves can try. So he'll just sit in the side lane. He'll play towards his vision. And as the enemy team tries to pull across, he'll pull back a little bit and just try and waste their time. Or he'll just hard engage and try and get those solo kills. Ults. Catches the Victor. Still has his Galeforce. Just dipping and dashing everywhere. Looking like a ballet dancer. Kinda hot, I'm not gonna lie. What's our 200? Get our clocks out for the 200 CS. Quickly, 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 quickly. 17. He's not gonna get it. Could have got it 17:30. I want this Graves shut down so badly. Oh, he just ticks back. 9-0 Graves. Somebody's got to kill him. And Jana, of all the people, Jana gets the shutdown. Thank you for the 1,000 gold pieces, my dear friend. 200 CS, 17 minutes and 50 seconds. Three level advantage. Victor at the moment is just shaking his head saying, what the hell can I do? Their answer is nothing. The answer is truly nothing because against a good Yone who has good mechanics and macro and decision making, your champion is not fitted for this scenario. That's just as simple as I can put it. Chovy, he's going to try and get the empowered Q and then go and dash in and poke the Victor out. E, Galeforce, Q. Oh, dude, he's out of the hitbox range. This is absolutely bullshit. As Alistar looking to try and pop him. And Chovy, oh my god, that Graves damage. He's going to get picked out here. Oh my days, he's alive. You cannot touch, stop trying to touch this man. And Chovy has some of the best emote game out of any pro I've seen. Easily one of the best, if not the best. Good players have good emote usages, that's a fact, and that's what you need to know. I'm not doing this to sell emotes to Riot Games to you, but yes, of course, Riot Games do pay me for that comment. Hashtag ad. As we get the Infinity Edge second item and a Chain Vest next. Interesting. Galeforce into Infinity Edge. We're looking to make our crit do some extra damage. I think it's 35% extra crit damage. I feel sorry for the enemy Graves. That guy just like he deserves a win. He's been popping off. And now this Victor is trying to CS in the side lane, but watch this. Like, Chovy, what are you doing? Stop missing. I don't know, man. What can you do? Just FF. Just gonna keep on side laning. You don't really need to ARAM. Your team, like the Kaiser is playing very well and they have good disengage through the Janna, so he's happy to keep farming resources in the side lane. Hit 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 items. Be unstoppable. Was that his first cannon missed, Sage? Graves. He's not given up on the game. He has Flash, he has Ignite, he has Ultimate. Victor is overextended here. And he's looking for a flank in the mid lane. Let's see what he's got. Oh, Victor? Ults, dashes, still has a Galeforce. I mean, Jesus Christ. Instant flashes the Alistar combo. And he's still got a decent position here. He'll sustain a little bit off of the chickens. Some delicious KFC. And he'll move back. He has no flash at the moment, so you've got to play a little bit cautious. Dragon has spawned. Get the crab first. Pump those numbers up. Now, who's comparing against his the Doomby Rise video? I'm pretty sure... Is he clocking over the Doomby Rise CS? I'm not sure. He'll solo that dragon out. And is it going to be Guardian Angel 3rd? Moving topside now, looking to rejoin the fight. Graves is 13-1. He has Eclipse, Collector, and Ghostblade. Full lethality. And that's a Baron spawned. Looking to flank behind. MF actually got a kill here. Ultimate still 20 seconds up off cooldown. Are they going to two-man Nash? Chovy makes the call. He says, yes, sir, let's go for it. It doesn't seem to be too hard, does it? Absolutely juicy. I mean, he's level 15 minutes at 22. Like, this is just too much. And they pick up that Nash 2-man. That's one thing I've noticed in lower elos. Flash is the Jace. Chovy a little bit extended there. Has the E to tick back. In lower elos, they don't know when and when they can't do Baron. Like, I see some of the worst Baron calls in low elo. And I also see points where Baron is so free, and yet everybody bases or goes and gets like one tower instead. Baron is very easy, guys. It's not as hard as you think. Just need it's all about the vision control. Just somebody buy a sweeper. If you're below diamond, try and make sure you get that sweeper. Sweep the pit. Sorry, I just had a stroke. Sweep the pit. And start that bad boy up. We go Death Dance. Okay, it's not a GA. Death Dance 3rd. And we've got our sweeper. We're looking for a flank. No vision. Let's see what he goes for. Okay, 1 Q. He has empowered Q now. I reckon he can look for it. Ults in. Doesn't quite land. Dash. He's gonna Galeforce out. Oh my god. And he just gets popped by the Graves. 14-2 now. Full lethality. And that was his biggest mistake of the game. Way too over-aggressive there. He thought he could try... Like, I understood... You understood the play he was trying to look for, right? And that was totally doable. Just slight misplay. Enemy team was aware of it, and he gets picked up and gives over a bit of a bounty. The Andrews Talia, eh? I don't hate it. I don't love it either. It's okay. We're only about 2 weeks away from the new season, guys. Who's excited? I can't wait. I think this preseason has actually been very fast, in my opinion, because there's been so many changes to new items and new things that I need to learn that it's like, it just feels like I'm learning a new thing every day. I don't even know if I still don't know what every item is, but look, preseason's been fun. Good job to write games. Yes, some stuff is broken. Yes, there's a shit ton of damage in the game, but League, it's ever changing. You don't want a game that stays the same. It will get completely stale and it will die off. And your queue times will get longer. So, well done to Riot. I think they don't get enough credit. I think Riot deserve a lot of credit. They get way more hate. Too much hate. Like, yes, they deserve some hate, but I think they get too much. I think they've got a beautiful game here, boys. Essentially a free-to-play game. That I've spent literally thousands of dollars on skins, somehow, even as a creator who gets them for free, but still ends up spending money. Really nice system you got there as the Jace looking for the pick onto the Yone. Good luck with that. He's got that Death Dance. He's got that Galeforce to get him out of trouble. As Flash has ult. You want to try and look for a flank. Yone is all about getting strange flanks and ulting through terrain. And they have no idea what's going on. Because you tick back, they can't get on top of you. And the gold's only within 1.5 thousand, by the way, so it's definitely not over yet. The fat lady hasn't sung. As we have dropped back to 10 CS per minute. How disgustingly low for Chovy. Only 10 CS per minute. Tragic. A lot of it has to do with him like grouping a lot and getting picked out on a couple of fights. Otherwise, he'd be 300 plus, no doubt. And they pick up third dragon of the game. It's going to be Sol in 5 minutes. Jace overextended. And this should be a free kill. I love the Galeforce, man. It's just handy, you know? It's just like, if you go into like, you know, a hand-to-hand combat and like the guy steals away your sword and then you got like a little dagger up in your boot. And you're like, oh, forgot about this one. And it just gets you on top of them and helps you out a little bit, man. Seems really convenient. Looks like Alistar looking for a flank topside. I think Chovy is happy to just run it down mid. Ultimate up in 10 seconds, and he's looking absolutely gigantic. So is this Kai'Sa with the Nash's Tooth. Chovy goes over. He's trying to pick up the Graves there. The Kai'Sa grabs it, ticks back. Has ultimate up now, level 3. He's looking to try and get behind the alley. Doesn't need to blow ult here, just going to poke him down. Maybe head up a Baron and try and close. For his 9th kill of the game. That chicken camp is still up. Farm is still to be had. Goodbye, Jace. Are you planning on living there? We have ultimate. Wouldn't be surprised if he just ults over here. Kai'Sa, they're working very well together. Good job to Stefan Felix too. Well done, mate. Nice Kai'Sa game from you. As we tick back and we're looking to set up the Baron now. His team doesn't need him. Instead, farm the resources. Oh, maybe. He has a proper good angle here. He has his ultimate back up. Oh no, he's caught a little bit. Gonna have to probably ult out. ER. Knocked up. Can Q back. Grabs the goddamn shutdown. The Graves picks him up. Oh my god, Chovy. What have you done? Bloodthirster. And the GA will be the last item, guys, for this build path. Seems juicy as. So much healing. Jace is going for it. God damn it, he is playing terribly. Kai'Sa picks up 14. 100 CS lead in the mid lane. MF looking bot lane. Is she? She's 2 and 12. Like she's literally running it or what? What are you doing here, you silly pirate? As the Kai'Sa, look at the Kai'Sa's build. Galeforce, Collector, Nashes. What the hell is that? That sounds fun. Chovy coming out of base. Head back down now. Has his flash available. Has his stopwatch as well. I don't see him dying another time in this game. The Bloodthirster shielding is so much now as the Graves moves into the brush. Chovy doesn't know. Wait, the Talia knows. They know. Yeah, they know. Chovy gonna move in here. Pops the ultimate. It doesn't land. He just slices that guy like a hot knife into cold butter. He's gonna pick up a double kill for himself. 12 kills. And 10 CS per minute. Nice juicy game by Chovy. Just putting on a display of how a mid laner should play. Sure, he made a couple of mistakes this game. A couple of silly little errors. But overall, man, he played an absolutely superb mid lane game. And you can just learn so much on how you should be playing as a mid lane. Majority not playing over risk. Letting the kills come to you. And just when the setups and when the plays need to happen, you make them. Chovy picks up his 13th. Can we get a 14th? Yes, we can. And we should be able to close it in. Jung Gap says F.A. Mia. Who said that? The Jana. Chovy goes 2-2. No idea what that means. But, yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this VOD, guys. And if I don't see you, I probably won't see you guys for Christmas. So, Merry Christmas, everybody. I think I might release this video on Christmas. Hope you guys have a great one. And I'll catch you all later. Peace.